Welcome to Hollywood Deli. I'm your host, Blue. So listen, you see him, Mr. MAGA himself, 45 and 47. So 47 passed his big, beautiful bill that they now changed to the act, allegedly. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So this wonderful, wonderful person decided that he's going to give himself, his family, and his friends tax breaks. And it's the biggest tax break and a permanent tax break for billionaires only, right? And to you all you poor MAGAs, middle class, working class fools, you got what you wanted, didn't you? And to all those certain persuasions that like a lot of drums in their music, you got what you wanted. Now he's revoking things, right? So anyway, in this bill, he took away health insurance for people that need it, disabled people, and there he said there's going to be like 14 million people whose health insurance is going to be cut in order to make sure that the billionaires get this tax break. The trickle down theory doesn't work. It never did. They don't trickle down anything. They trickle it down to hit their families, but it doesn't hit the economy like they kept saying that if the richer get a break, they'll make more jobs. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. And they're actually saying that jobs will be getting cut because of this, and that there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be sick and they're going to die because of this bill. And so he's going to be known probably as the worst president, if not already. He is the worst president. He's a convicted felon. We have a convicted felon running the country, and people thought that this was going to be a great idea. I digress. So anyway, now in this bill, he's also messing with people that are poor and minorities. We heavily, and myself included, because I needed grant student loans to pay for college because I was um, born poor. I couldn't afford it. He has made it so that poor people stay down because they don't want the poor getting up to their level. They want them to stay in these menial jobs to support their businesses. And so what he's done is he put a cap on how many loans you could take out. I think it's like 200,000 or 100,000. And that's not enough because for someone who wants to get advanced degrees, you need more than 100,000 to get it because the price of college has gone up. A bachelor degree alone is like could be crazy. Like Temple bachelor degree could be about 80,000. So he's making it so that your level of education can't go up any higher. He also put a cap on not just a cap. He got rid of all of the income based programs that myself and other people like nurses have taken advantage of, where you work in nonprofits for a certain amount of years, which is 10 years, and for nurses, I think it's like they work in certain populations for 5. Well, now it doesn't matter. They want if you want to take advantage of the income based program, you have to stay in debt for 30 years, which is an income. I'm sorry, not an income. Which is a you're locked into a mortgage if you decide to go to college. And now he's made it so that people are locked into these loans. That's going to deter them from buying properties. This is going to stop people from the middle class from um, passing on any generational wealth. He is stomping on the smaller people with this bill. And it's all because the people the I'm sorry, the people that he's hurting the most are the ones who voted him in and championed him so much. And so now we're this is going to be really really bad. People don't realize how bad it's going to be. He was bad his first term and this is worse. And it's not just him because we got to remember we can't just put it on him. We have to remember that the Senate and the House are responsible too. These people, and they were cheering and clapping. They were proud of themselves, the Senate and the House, for passing this bill. They were so proud of themselves. And when the one thing that I noticed in the whole thing, it is nothing new to us. Every last one of them were white, and every last one of them looked like they were about 70 or more in age. So this isn't going to affect them because they're going to be gone soon. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop voting these old people in. We need new blood. We need younger people in there, 40 or even 35-year-olds. I feel like should be in there. We don't need these old people in there. And this should be a cautionary tale to you people that sat back and didn't vote because you were so disgusted with, oh, Kamala this, Kamala that. Now look, now look what this man has done. He gave them a tax break and he gave nothing to you. And this whole I'm not going to tax overtime was bull. He said everything that he needed to say to get in there. So anyway, I can go on record and say I never voted for him. I never will. And he's trying to change. It was rumored that he's trying to change the law that so that he can stay in there. So he's going to be a problem. But these people created it. My people, we always survive. We going to survive it regardless. But this is really bad. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you leave 5-star rating. And y'all have a good night.